Zoom, 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 zoom. World. Hi, folks. Wubbo kabum tubo zubum world. Mubba nubam ubbers dubba yubble. That means my name is Doyle, welcoming you to Zoom World, a fun-filled YouTube channel devoted to the classic PBS kids show Zoom. Back again with another Zoomer Spotlight video. I want to apologize that I'm late in giving you this. I was planning to give this to you all yesterday, which was Saturday, but I got so tired and what have you, and I didn't have time to do this while I was getting all sleepy all the time, so I do apologize. But however, after this video, I am going to try to make up for lost time and give you an extra Zoomer Spotlight video later in the week, but I'll talk more about that when I get to it. For now, I'm going to get to my latest Zoomer Spotlight for this to make up for yesterday, and it's going to be on a Zoomer gal. This is a gal who appeared in the third cast for season 2 and first cast of season 3. Now, of course, you know I've already done the gorgeous Lori Boskin, but I'm actually going to be doing the other young lady who was introduced for this little run. And I gotta tell you, this gal's absolutely adorable. She's cute. I kind of think of her as a Dimple Darling or something. Well, sort of. Anyway, but you don't have to take my word for it. I'm just saying that just because well, almost looks like she does have dimples, sort of. But hey, don't worry. Oh, I'm sure the Zimmer gals had. I'm sorry, you get the point, alright? I really don't want to get into the matter of this. The matter of what I'm saying, alright? But anyway, she's cute. And I'm just going to give you her original intro. So now, without further ado, the Zoomer I'm going to spotlight in this video is none other than I'm Edith Mooers. Yep, that's who I'm spotlighting today. And let me tell you, Edith is absolutely the cutest. I mean, she's up there with several other Zoomer gals who are absolutely cute. Like Nancy and Tracy, Maura, and later Zoomer gals came out after her, like Rose and Andre, Nell, Amy. Yeah, the list could go on. But anyway, Edith's who I'm going to spotlight this week. Now, I'll be giving you clips and maybe some freeze frames well, of what she did throughout her run on Zoom. So now, if you're ready, let's get the show on the road. You'll see her in just a second. There's Edith making up for, well, a little correction to the stained glass cookies recipe that was featured in an earlier episode in season 2. Sorry about that, folks. I hate it when that happens. I apologize, it won't happen again. Trying to use this tablet to give you what I want to show to you Zoom is pretty tricky and what have you, so my apologies. But I will tell you something else about Edith, is that she was actually, well, the first Zoomer to give us the Zoom goodie bit. But of course, that wasn't introduced until the next season. But however, she would do a couple of them for this season. Here's Edith right here, reading some Zoom mail, along with a few other Zoomers. And there's Edith with Bernadette and Lori. Yeah, doing one of their many fun-filled music videos, which was always really good. And forgot to mention that was from the music video for "In the Streets of New York," if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it was called. Now, here's a little freeze frame. I just give it to you. There's Edith with the whole cast of well, third cast of season 2. This is from the Varsity Drag music video. I definitely gotta share this with y'all one day. It's a pretty funny song. One more thing I'll point out. If I don't show everything with Edith, then I do apologize because it'd be tough to get through to some spots, alright? Alright, next clip. Okay, well, here's another freeze frame. This is Edith reading a letter that was put in the Zoom barrel, preparing for another Zoom barrel challenge. Okay, here's a fun bit. This is a skit taken during the second performance of the Ubby Dubby song. Believe me, Edith's trying to read this letter, and Danny McGrath, the first Danny, is trying to find a way. Then, well, Louise here is giving Edith what guy, yeah, he's playing this here bad guy, And well, you'll see her in just a second here. Yeah. Yeah, look at it. There's a big old lollipop there in the WWE music video. And here's another bit, same video. And let me from yeah, this is Ubby Dubby Balloons skit. Very good performance. Here's another shot of Edith reading Zoom mail. Here's Edith and others playing a game where you have to move ice cubes to a bowl using toothpicks. There's Edith plus Neil, Bernadette, and Louise. This is the story of Carolina in the Morning. This is another good song. I definitely gotta share this video one day in the future. Here's Edith doing the very first Zoom goodie. Well, I don't think it was the first one. She did do some others, but though they were credited as Zoom Doos, however. Because like I said before, Zoom goodie was not introduced until the next season. This is her doing crunchy devil sandwich. Yeah, which is kind of an odd concoction, but I won't be rude and give any rude comments on these here goodies and what have you. Thank you. There's Edith and the Air Zoomers, and they're performing the song Happy. This is from when they did an Ubby Dubby. Very good and what have you. Here's Edith in a little skit with Lori. This is something I failed to include in my video on Lori. This is a restaurant skit. And let me tell you, she's wanting some pizza and what have you. Yeah, and I gotta tell you, the punchline to this was absolutely, really, really something. Here's Edith, along with some of the Zoomers here. You see Neil, there's Bernadette, and there's Lori. They're performing Mac Davis's signature song, I Believe in Music, which of course would be featured on the Come On Zoom album released on A&M Records. In 1974, Edith was among one of the Zoomers on there. So was Bernadette and Lori, plus Leon, Louise, and Danny. Well, yeah, just about all the Zoomers in this group was featured on the album, except for Neil, however. And here's the whole group again with Edith leading them in the way to the song The Lollipop Tree. This song would also be included on the Come On Zoom album. You can hear the full album exclusively on YouTube, but if you haven't heard it yet, I'd say check it out. And here's just a little shot of Edith reading a short story that was sent to Zoom. And you see Edith along with the other Zoomers, and of course they're performing These Bones Are Gonna Rise Again, which, if y'all know, that's one of the most viewed videos on Zoom World. It's the fourth most viewed video here on Zoom World. It's almost up to 300 views. It's currently now at 290 views, so I'm glad y'all are enjoying this one. It's really a really nice song. Okay, now here's Edith doing the real first Zoom goodie she actually did. This is for a little something called an apple split. I've never actually heard of something like that. I've heard banana split, but apple split? Well, that's a pretty creative recipe. You know what I'm saying, folks? Here's Edith and Neil right there, and the other Zoomers getting around them as they're doing a little bit of Old Dan Tucker. Great song. And again, as I said recently, I believe I remember singing this song in school a few years back. Well, I sure hope you're enjoying this Zoomer Spotlight so far. But we're not done yet. That was only from Edith's first run with the third cast of season 2. Now I give you some of her bits from the first cast of season 3, where she, along with Danny, Neil, and Lori, got to be part of the first cast of season 3 with 3 new Zoomers, who of course are Mike, Timmy, and Donna, whom I've already done Zoomer spotlights on. Now we see Edith playing game here with Mike. Yeah, well, it likes to well together, but hey, they do a good job. All the other Zoomers did. Sorry, everyone, I did it again. My bad. Let's keep going. Here's Edith along with Danny and Mike, and they're doing the first try it at home bit, where you can make your own drawings with household items. They can find around the kitchen, what have you. That's really, really creative. Here's a little freeze frame of Edith ringing off a hinky pinky to the gang. And this is from when they started doing this, which is called, the game's actually called Hink Pink, but it has others, a Hink Pink, a Hinky Pinky, and a Hinkety Pinkety. pretty, pretty cool, huh? Okay, there's Edith and Neil in a As a Matter of Fact segment. Okay, now Edith's about to participate in a little spelling of a word with Timmy and Danny. Since Don, Mike, and Neil had already done one. Trying to spell a word with their bodies, and well, they have to get them to say the word. Okay, now here's one of my favorite bits. This is Edith and Mike. Here, this is from Goodness Gracious, a very funny Zoom play. Believe me, I definitely gotta show this to you one day. And there's Danny. I gotta say, this is one very, very funny play. Here's Edith in a Zoom rap telling everybody about moving to another city. Now here's Edith in a little participating again. We have to bust a balloon that's tied around your waist by string and what have you. Our Zoomers have done this. Yeah. Boy, I gotta say, that's really, really a fun game. Here's a little freeze frame of Edith plus Lori and Donna. This is from the Buffalo Gals music video. Really a fun song. Here's Edith performing the first of a couple of Zoom goodies that involves bananas. Here's a shot of Edith and the Zoomers performing This Land Is Your Land. Great song. Now, that's a song I definitely remember singing as a kid. Here's a shot of Neil and Edith from a little funny skit where they're walking to pretend to be dogs. Neil tries to get Edith his dog to speak. Look at Edith's face. Cute, huh? Now, see what I mean? That's why I think Edith is considered to be a dimpled darling, okay? Please don't get mad. And, well, if Edith, well, or Edie as she's now known as to this day, please, I wasn't mean, I didn't mean any harm. I was just, well, again, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. You know, I'm just being a funny person, okay? Alright, let's continue. Okay, here's one of my favorite moments where Edith's pretending to be like an Avon lady to Lori, making her look gorgeous and what have you. Oh man, she does an exceptionally funny job on this. So cute. Here's a shot of Edith and Neil as they're checking out well, Zoomers play a Zoom game. Sorry, see Edith in a second, Why? There she is, performing another Zoom goodie called fruit salad. It looks pretty good. I'm sure everybody knows that after Edith had left, Rose would do a few Zoom goodies, but also Dame Malloy as well. Okay, here's Edith doing another Zoom goodie. This is a banana boat. Looks like a sweet and salty treat that involves peanut butter, banana, a couple slices of bacon. Well, actually, 3 slices. What you got? Whoops. Here's a little shot of Edith and Mike, plus someone inside an apple, but I won't reveal that to you until I present the Zoom play to you this one day. And what do you know? You're right. Here's another Zoom goodie bit Edith did. This is an ice cream boat. It looks like a real tasty treat, don't you think? Here's Edith and the cast, the first cast season 3 performing Stay All Night. This is a catchy little number with a little country twang to it. This song would also be included on the Come On Zoom album. And actually, Mike was part of the group that's along with Lori, Edith, and Danny. Here's a freeze frame of Edith, and well, you can't really see the picture, but the face, but that's Neil right there at the mic, and they're doing I Believe in Music, along with rehearsal with their musical director, the late great Newt Wayland. And here's Edith showing you how to do rag curls. This was a try at home statement. Lori's there with her, and she actually managed to do it. And there's Timmy. Sorry about that. I kind of got to the end of that segment, so I do apologize for that. But we're almost finished. Usually, it's in the Zoomers performing a little fun game called My Mother Went to the Market. Well, and here's Edith along with Rose, who I'll give you a heads up. She'll be in the featured Zoomer in the next video. Because, like I said, I'm going to do another one later in the week. So Rose will be the next Zoomer I'm going to spotlight. They're doing How You Do before she, Danny, Neil, and, well, Danny won, of course. Neil and Lori go bye-bye. So now you've seen Edith Mooers from Zoom. Yeah, great gal. She's really funny. She's cute. She's adorable. I think you know the rest. So I do hope you liked this Zoomer Spotlight vid. And if you did, please feel free to click on the like button. And if you like to see some more, just subscribe to Zoom World. And be a part of this fun-filled channel that is Zoom World if you like Zoom. And again, Rose will be the next Zoomer Spotlight. Now, I won't do it on Saturday. You will get it early later in the week. So that way I can make up for a little lost time. Because next week I'm going to be taking, well, later on this month I am going to take a little break. But that'll be just later on, okay? Details to follow, all right? So anyway, thank you for watching. And if you like this, consider checking out these other Zoomer Spotlight vids I have done. The upper left-hand corner is the vid I did on Donna. The upper right-hand corner is the vid I did on Lori. Or, if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my previous Zoomer Spotlight on Louise. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like the great PBS Kids Show Zoom, then this is the place for you, Zoom World. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is your friend Yoel saying, see ya.